Hello, and welcome to Rich King Retro YouTube channel. So I haven't posted any videos lately. Basically my camera broke, so I got literally about three videos worth of pickups here. Just spent £200 on a Sony camera, so hopefully this is a better quality. Yeah, so literally this is all the stuff I picked up between, I would say, May the 28th until now, last 20 days or so. Start from left to right. Picked up a random board game as always, Dragon Ball Z, 50p, some PSP games, for them £1.50 each, a random Zelda, Phantom Hourglass, DS case. I was hoping the DS was in there, but there was no DS or games, so I got that for like £2. Picked up little Luigi. Some random game. I think I paid like £3 for that. Don't know why, I just saw it. Space Invaders, plug and play. I haven't used it yet. One of those Mega Drive plug and plays, but it hasn't got the controllers, but hopefully you can just use the normal controllers. Game Boy games. Pokemon Red, which I'm sort of after. That's a really good quality one. Still got the battery. Pokemon Blue, I've got a few of them. Micro Machines, WWF Superstars I was missing. Just a couple of games I'll be able to trade. PSP case, Mario mouse mat, random Nintendo books. You always find. And I picked up a Super Nintendo as well, £9. With about, I would say, about 10 games. Pretty random. It was right at the end of the car boot. I was really surprised it was still there. Yeah, so £9. Came with Super Nintendo, 10 games, and a random, the acclaimed infrared controllers. They work fine. So that'll be a good addition to my collection. Also came with a silent scope, but it's missing the top scope bit. So also picked up some Japanese like SNES games. They were £2 each out of car boot, so I'm not quite sure what they're actually called. So Super something. I think that's Cyber Formula. And whatever that says. So I'm not quite sure what it is. So hopefully they're really good games. Picked up Virtual Bart, Donkey Kong Country, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Job Madden 95, Wayne's World, the Chaos Engine, Super Metroid. Definitely needed that for my collection. Really great game. Super Mario Kart, I needed sort of like a spare one of them. Super Mario World, Micro Machines, that's a scope game, and the pool game. Also picked up Super Mario Advance 2. Box is pretty destroyed, as you can see. It's got the game in. Or I think it didn't actually have the game in. I think I literally just saw the box on its own and picked up the box up for £1 and then picked up the game that went inside somewhere else. Another car boot. Okay, this is another Super Nintendo. I got the actual Super Nintendo for £2, but it came with no cables. And basically over the last couple of years or so, I'll just randomly pick up SNES cables, any cables, old Mega Drive power packs that see on their own. So I was able to just link them up with them. Got a few controllers, a few guns, got an NES gun, and a NES Max Nintendo controller. Never seen one before, so not quite sure if it's in good condition or not. It's just got this random kind of D-pad thing, but it sort of stays in one place, but it's easily slide it around. So if anyone knows anything about it, let me know. Picked up boxed game. This was off my friend called Ian. He basically collects vinyls. He also goes to car boots, and lately there's loads of competition for car boots. So I always say if you see any old games and that, just pick them up. And whatever he buys them for, I'll just give him the money. So I think he got that for £3 and I'll just give him £3. So it's good to have an extra pair of hands, and if I see vinyls, I always just point him in the direction of them. Also picked up Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Big book thing. With a disclet inside. So I do believe that's for the Amstrad. So I think I got a disc Amstrad, so I'm gonna try that out. Also Gremlins. I think that's an Acorn Electron one. Some Atari 800 XL cartridges. I'll show you the XL in a minute. Picked up quite a lot of Game Boys over the last few weeks. So I picked up a green one, some random books as well. Pocket Blue, Game Boy Color, the see-through one. I always seem to find the purple see-through one. Another Game Boy Pocket. These two are missing the backs. But I found on eBay somewhere you could literally email this guy saying I had about 10 Game Boys missing the back covers. I emailed him which colour and that, and they came out to be like $150 each. So if you see them online, just email the guy and tell him how many you want, because some of them are like $2.99 posting and packaging, when obviously when it's just that, it's only that size, it's not going to cost that much. It's going to cost like 20p to post. So yeah, so just email them, that's what I did. Picked up a few more Game Boy Advance games. Oh, that's where the Super Mario Advance is, yeah. Picked up this was £4. Game Boy Advanced, Japanese version. For use in Singapore, Malaysian only. So that's in good nick. As you can see, it's quite shiny, the box. Picked up some magazines. These were £2 each. Golden Sun, Lost Age, Pokemon Colosseum, Zelda, The Wind Waker, and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which was the last one I'm missing from all my Final Fantasy collection. Picked up these boxed Nintendo games. These are £5. This is £5 at Nuki Carboot. It's a long way to travel from where I live to Nuki Carboot, so I didn't mind paying the high price for these. Chameleon Twist and kids. PS2s. I need some more PS2s for my gaming night, so I picked these up. They're normally like £5. Yeah, £5 to about £10 to normally pick them up. So they all work. Loads of PS2 games as always. Start with the Xbox games. Dino Crisis 3, Metal Slug, and then there's Fahrenheit, Counter-Strike, which I hear is a really good game, Metal Slug 4, and there's Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've got 3 copies, but I need one more copy, and then you can have Link Up or Local Area Network for the PS2s. Time Splitters, Silent Hill Special Edition, and there's a few more. There's all my XBLE cables. Just ones I'm missing, or when I actually purchase these consoles for £5, you have to pick up the bloody games, don't you? Which does mad in, so none of them are really super rare. So if you want any of these PS2 games, just let us know. Okay, some Saturn stuff. High Octane, it's all box complete. Quite a big box version. RF cable for the Saturn, but it's just the box. And I got the box for £1. I don't know, I forgot where I got it from. But when someone saw the box, picked up there's nothing in, but I said I'd give him £1 for it, and he said he didn't mind. Black Dawn, oh, quality game if I remember. That was a really good helicopter game. Bit crazy, but really good. Big box version of All-Star Racing for the PS2. So I've only got one more big box version. That's the sort of like the 12 games in one. This was $150. So I picked up. It's got all the bits, but it was missing the disc. So when I got it home, I couldn't believe it was missing the disc. So sometimes when you go around car boots, you haven't got time to check them. You just literally pick them up. When they're only $150, you don't mind. But I'll be able to pick up an All-Star Racing anywhere. N64 controllers. I think I paid £2 each for 2 of them. The rest of them, the other 3 came with the N64, which was £12. So which one wasn't too bad. A black PS2. I'll be getting rid of that one because I don't really like that's the model I've already got. I've got all the models boxed, and I like to have one extra unboxed. PS1 games, basically 50p to like £2 each. Wing Commander 3, X-Files, Heart of Darkness. It's got the 3D glasses, Digimon, Dino Crisis. Crash Bandicoot Platinum, I needed that one. I got the other ones, the big fat versions. This one's good. Sonic Wings Special. It's a really good game. Really good game. I think it just reminded me of like 1940, what it was called. That kind of style. Final Fantasy. I paid £8 for it, but I needed a really good condition version. Gex 3D. Collector's edition of Tekken 3. The Bombing Islands. Never seen that game before, so hopefully that's rare. Be a good addition to my collection. Picked up a random 3DO game, another Japanese game. Couldn't tell you what it is. If anybody knows, please tell me. I'm really shit at Japanese. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2. I got this off a friend for £3 with a manual and Wrestling 2000 manual. I was missing it with one of my cartridges. Okay, I picked up Scarface, The World Is Yours Collector's Edition. I've never seen this one. There's a limited edition where it's just got the cardboard cut out. I think I might have seen the tin version just like that. But I've never seen the collector's edition, so I'm not quite sure if it's rare or not. It's got the bonus DVD, so quite chuffed with that. Demos for the PS1. Picked up a few of them. This one's a missing. Usual stack of cases, or stack of games for 50p, Oxfam 50p, they're all in good condition, just use it for cases. Rental ones, which I'm slowly just collecting rental ones, that's that I see. Game Boy game, Aerial Assault, quality, that's another good game, shame it's not boxed. Actually came with this system here, Sega Game Gear. I've never seen this colour version, but I did a bit of research, this box is a bit battered. I did a bit of research. I think this is the American versions, so I'm not sure if the Game Gears are different. But I paid £25 for the box. Came with Sonic. It's got good sound, good screen, with Aerial Assault, and also came with a box Sega Game Gear TV tuner pack, which you can't use now, but it's still in pretty good nick. Picked up a Master System 2, built-in Alex the Kid. I just need the one that's got Sonic 2 built in. Was it Sonic 1 built in? There's another version. This is picked up again from my friend Ian. This was like £12. It came with these games: Sonic the Hedgehog, Time Soldiers, 2 Time Soldiers for some reason. Game Ground, that was a really good 2-player game. Solid and hard, but when you got into it, it was just really good. You can play it for hours. Dynamite Dukes. Never played it. World Grand Prix. Pretty common mouse system game. An action fighter. Picked up some Mega Drive games. These are all £1 each. Lotus Turbo Challenge. Fairy Tail. EA Hockey. I needed the box version. I always found the double header when they were EA Hockey on their own. Mega Games 1. I needed a couple of Mega Games 1 because I'm slowly going through picking up the boxed Mega Drives. World of Illusion. Jurassic Park. Sonic 2 loose as well. Super High Impact. I saw this for £3. Never seen it before. It's a Genesis game, so if anyone has any information on that one, and this one as well, Greatest Heavyweights. It says £4, but I got it for £3. So that was quite random. Some, I would say, either copy or Japanese games. Zoom and Super Monaco Grand Prix. So let's see. Yeah, they look Japanese to me. Also picked up a converter. Honeybee converter. Must be, yeah, it's for the Mega Drive. So I'll be able to play these. Got this off a friend, £2. We're just talking about gold cart NES games because they're quite rare. And he goes, oh, I got a gold cartridge Mega Drive game. So I was like quite intrigued when he brought this, and I gave him £2 for it. Toki, awesome game. I remember it for the Amiga. Well, I never really played it for the Mega Drive, so looking forward to getting that. Zelda, the promotional disc. I would like to know why it's called the promotional disc, because you do see quite a lot of these at car boots, and lots of other traders do pick them up. So is it like a super rare game, or is it just because they've got all the games on 4 disc? So there is, for a promotional game, there is quite a few of them. Pokemon Colosseum. Got Mario Kart Double Dash. For some reason I got a red one and a black one. So I guess one of them must have come with these machines. Sonic DX Adventure, Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Mario Sunshine. Definitely was missing this one from my collection, so I'm well chuffed they're getting this. So everything's all there. I always see the Platinum version, but never that version. Picked up some random discs as well. Resident Evil 4, Disc 1. So if anyone needs Disc 1, just let us know. Some more random Sphinx, GameCube games. Mario Power Tennis. Super Monkey Ball. Gone a bit crazy with the GameCubes as well. Got a box black GameCube. And a purple one, which I'm really chuffed. I've never seen a purple one in the wild. I always find, probably last 2 or 3 years, probably find 5 or 6 box black ones. I've even seen the Resident Evil one more than the purple one. So it's in good condition. I got it for, was it £7, but it was missing the purple controller. But with me picking up all my cables and that, I was able to find purple controller. Silver GameCube. This was £3, but it's got no, yeah, literally it's got no controller. And it did have Mario Kart Double Dash in there, which I actually put with one of these boxes, because I picked up a boxed GameCube the other day, which didn't have any inserts in it. And it had like a stack full of games in it in my last video, and didn't actually have Mario Kart Double Dash in there. But always when you see a GameCube, even if you don't want one, always open it, because there's 9 times out of 10 there's always like a random game in there. Okay, bit of a long story. This is a Atari 800 XL. I saw this box, Atari ST at a car boot. I literally quickly looked in there and just saw this and paid £15 for it. But then when I actually got it home, I realised the Atari 500 ST is actually an Atari 800 XL. So, and it came with a big folder with all these discs. More discs, cables, a little touch tablet, and the disc drive, which I finally got working. So in my last little video I was like, how do I use it? So yeah, it came with Bruce Lee. So yeah, so it's quite random games it is, and I was able to link up the two those 2 games there, or those 3 games there with it as well. I also picked up a ZX Spectrum, pretty battered, the James Bond version. It's not complete, but for £5 I can't really go wrong. It's got like the power unit, so that bit's complete here, but it's just missing the gun and the actual game. I've already got one, so this is just my spare one. So I might try and flog that just for parts and spare. Random PC games from Oxfam, 50p each. X-Wing. These are not the CD version, these are the old 3-inch floppy disk versions. So, also picked up Metal Gear Solid, which apparently one of my friends said is rare. So I'm glad I picked that up. Lemmings, Crazy Cars. That's for the Atari ST. So that came with that box. So at least I got one Atari ST game. And Discworld. So this is literally all my pickups. Oh, this is just all my stuff for my gaming night, which I have old TVs. I've like labelled snares, so you just literally plug them in, turn them on. Some new TVs for Halo, flat screen, because it's just easy to carry, and my boxes are Saturn. So you can have like 8-player Saturn on Mega Bomberman. All my Nintendo stuff. So yeah, this is all my pickups over the last, I would say, month or so. Thanks for watching.